Apple will be reporting earnings in less than 1 hour. Today, August 3rd, 3:24 p.m., and we will be analyzing the unusual options activity to determine whether Apple will be going up or down based on these unusual options. We detected at 3:08 p.m. 200 strike puts, August 18, 5,083. So let's take a look at what this could mean. August 18, 15 days away. We can see here that the 200 strike puts are over here. The volume at 10,504 is actually less than the open interest of 11,816. So these could actually be closing trades and not necessarily buying to open, but buying to close. So does not mean that they are very bearish and bought this 200 strike price. Okay, so keep that in mind. Also, let's take a look and calculate the value. 980 times 5083. The value was about 4.9 million. Now keep that value in mind because we're going to analyze another set of options to compare the next one. 1104. We have the June 2024 170 strike price puts, 230 strike price calls, 4,500 of them. This is a year away, 323 days away. And here they are, 170 strike puts. You can see that here. Volume is also less than the open interest. Okay, so these could also be closing trades. Same on the call side. Also volume less than the open interest. Okay. Now, even though that is less, we believe, based on our analysis of other data, this is an opening trade. And we believe they had sold the 170 strike price puts to buy the 230 strike price calls. And when you analyze this trade, you can see that this is a bullish trade. The purple line will start to gain in profits immediately after earnings. And that's why even though this trade expiration is 2024, this can still be an earnings trade. The reason why they did a 2024 is because if Apple does drop down, you can see that their break even at expiration is actually all the way down here at 168. Because once it starts to drop down, the theta will be positive and start gaining in value for them. So that is how this trade works, is that this hedge is actually beneficial. You can see that the blue profit line is flat. In fact, at the end of the expiration cycle, they'll be profitable still by the credit that they collected here at the end of the day. Now, by selling the 170 strike price puts, essentially saying they're willing to own Apple at $170 a share if it drops below that price. So 100 shares is essentially 17,000 buying power, capital required per contract. And since they did 4,500, we have to multiply by 4,500, and this is a $76.5 million trade, much greater than the first one here that we had analyzed. Okay, so based on this unusual options analysis today, and also this third one here at 10:35, the September 15th 190 strike price calls here for 3,322. This one was also bullish. They were buying the 190 strike calls here. You can see that over here, right here. The volume is less, but even if they had closed this trade and bought back their call, that would also mean that they are bullish. By buying back the call that they had originally sold, that would mean that they don't want to limit their profits anymore. Okay, so whether they opened the trade by buying the 190 strikes or buying it to close it, is still bullish. Okay, so we believe after earnings tomorrow, Apple will be going up. And that is based on the unusual options analysis for today, August 3rd. We have not been tracking Apple continuously as we do other stocks because there is a lot of data every day on Apple. Okay, and we are focused on other stocks that have higher probability of profits where the data is much more clear because less people are trading it, and that helps our members become as profitable as possible, as well as our portfolio. And if you are interested in the trades that we share with our members, make sure to join our membership by clicking the join button on our channel homepage. We also share our trade strategies as well. If you trade options, if you trade stocks, we also, this is very helpful to find out whether stocks will be going up or down. Okay. All right. Well, as usual, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell icon. You'll be notified whenever we detect unusual options activity. Until then, take care and good luck.